Peace, peace, y'all. Welcome to today's mathematics with your girl Sunshine Monet L. Today is 8/31/8. You already know this is the last day of the fourth decade of the month of 8, year of 8. We will never get another one of these like this again, with the 8 being made from 2024. So we move in gratitude on this last day, on this fourth decade, the foundation of culture, and building upon the foundation of things, freedom of culture, etc., etc. So 3-1, was expression and understanding of your knowledge. I think it's beautiful that we had the 3-1, the way the numbers are set up, in the order that they're set up in, because it is a time to express, communicate, create, and understand the knowledge that you have, accumulated throughout this month. The actions that you have taken towards the strategies, the gut that controls the mind. Everything starts with a thought. So we put that understanding and that knowledge together to give us the foundation, to bring us to that 4. And we're going to bring that 4 into the month of 8, because we're going to build and transform on this 4. This is our last day of our last month of being able to edit our things twice by default, right? So we're going to do our first level of editing, building and destroying, transformation, empowerment, and enforcement. And that's where we get a lot of our intellect on building and destroying, enforcement, and the call and the cause and the reaction of the enforcement comes into play here. And so we're going to do that with this 4 that we've created with this 3-1, and it's going to bring us to 1-2. Now we have knowledge and wisdom, which ultimately brings us to understanding. So now we have this new found understanding that we got from knowledge and wisdom after the building and destroying on that 4, and we're going to take that through and we're going to put it into the year of 8. This is the year of the wood dragon. High highs make low lows, but the goal is to be the homeostasis in the middle. This is the 8 of rebirth. This is the 8 of occultism and secrets and empowerment and sitting on your throne. This is, the death card to all things that, it's time to, put a resting to. We're dealing with the celestial enforcers in this space and time. When we deal with the 8th sphere of Sebek, we are dealing with the celestial technicians, divisions, and labeling. But we remind ourselves that this is not where we stay. We're all still parts of a whole, but still parts nonetheless. Ashe. So ultimately, today's a day of 11. Today's a day of mastery. Allow your mastery of self to pour into other people and influence other people, places, things, and situations around you to move forward. Ashe. With the astronomical report, we started the day off with a 9% waning crescent moon, moon rising at 3:37 a.m. and setting at 6:44 p.m. And our mindset is all about that Leo energy, being confident and courageous and creative on this 3-1. Cancer in the sidereal constellation, so we're still in that space of nurturing. We're in the 3rd house with it in our community house. Being more confident and courageous in your community is key here, as Leo sits on top of Gemini. Sunrise at 6:26 a.m. and setting at 7:31 p.m. The moon and Persepi are in conjunction at 12:48 a.m. The moon is 2.7 degrees north, minimal angle at 1:31 a.m. with the moon being 2.7 degrees north. Observe at 4:21 a.m. with a 3.2 degree northeast separation. The best visibility of Earthshine on the moon is just before sunrise. The equation of time, which is the apparent solar time minus the watch time, is 0. The sun transits at 12:59 p.m. and the sundial show the correct time around that space and time. Also, the sun is entering Draconic Virgo at this space and time at 7:38 p.m. So now we have our soul's experience, wanting that sense of organization and management and being of service. Also that sense of equality. Working on the health, wellness, and daily routine, you'll find yourself wanting to organize more spiritual practices, more spiritual rituals and habits into your daily routine. And that is the sun entering Draconic Virgo. More of that happening in your experiences. So happy Virgo return to my sun and Draconic Virgo people. So now we have the sun and Draconic and Tropical Virgo and Leo constellation. And if you would like a personalized reading to see how that aligns with your sun and your sun's placements, please let a goddess know. I am here for you, and that's what I got for you today.